All right, today I'm going to show you how to use a GE dishwasher. This specific model, I'm going to show you how to do a lot of things. I'm going to show you how you can clean the filter, how you can take off the washing arm of this, how to add detergent, which is really important, how to load it, how to add dishwasher rinse aid, as well as how to start this GE dishwasher and all the various controls. So let's go ahead and get started. So here is my GE dishwasher. I'm going to show you how to add detergent. I'm going to show you how to load it first of all. And so how I load it, it's kind of how you load it, but kind of my own style as well. Now the top rack, I generally put bowls and cups up here, and occasionally like large items such as spatula. Here's a colander up here. I put these up here. And if you can look right here, there is a spraying arm right there. And that spraying arm spins around, spraying water in order to wash the top rack, okay? Now, it's important that everything that you have on the top rack is not extending down to where it can block that spinner from moving. All right, so I have all of these dishes here. It's important that you rinse the dishes if they have a lot of loose crud on it to make sure you're not getting caught up in there. Now, on the bottom rack, did something a little bit my way. Now, there's a utensil rack right here, and I put utensils in here. I'm supposed to rinse these a little bit well, but I think the Cascade can get it clean. So I have utensils lined up right here, and I separate them, forks and spoons and knives and sporks, if I had a spork. Put them in there, okay? That's for utensils. On this rack right here, I put things such as plates lined up and make sure that they have space between one another so the sprayer can clean them. Now, I do something that's controversial. I put pots inside of my dishwasher. Now, these are ceramic pots that are dishwasher safe, and I put them on the bottom rack so they can get cleaned. Now, if you pull this out right here, before I show you how to load the detergent and everything else, you will need to know how to clean the filter. Occasionally, you will have to clean the filter, and that keeps the dishwasher running properly. Now, how you do it on this specific GE dishwasher is if you look right here, getting closer so you can see this, there is a filter and it is locked right now. You can unlock it by, see these arrows are pointing towards the other arrows? That means that it is locked. To unlock it, just simply turn this and then pull this out, okay? So when you pull this out, you see how there's crud and stuff in there? I'm not gonna clean it for this wash, but what you do is you take some soapy water in a sink and perhaps an old toothbrush and scrub all of this debris out. And if you see any food or particles down in there, you want to remove that, okay? So after you rinse this out, you just simply place it back down here and spin it until it locks in, lines up with that, and it's back in place, all right? You see that? And so right here, I'm just gonna show you something really quickly. This coil that you see right here, this coil is the heating coil. This is used for heating the dishes and drying them. Okay, very important right here, nothing's on this. All right, so once you have all of that loaded in, just showed you how to clean the filter, you want to close that. And once you close that, you'll have to add rinse aid and detergent. Now, in this compartment right here is the rinse aid compartment. Now, rinse aid is used for assisting with drying the dishes. What happens is during the rinse cycle, rinse aid is dispensed, and the rinse aid actually helps the droplets of water that is on the dishes fall down, okay? That probably doesn't make sense, but when you have rinse aid, your dishes will dry more efficiently, thoroughly, and everything. So this is rinse aid. Now, with the rinse aid, you do not, open this up, you do not need to fill this up every single time you wash the dishes, okay? Generally, for me, it takes about a month for me to go through the rinse aid. Now, what you do is you take the rinse aid and you pour it in here. You pour it in here until it shows you full right here. And then you can make adjustments. You look at this right here on how much rinse aid is dispensed. Max is where the setting is now. You can go all the way medium, minimum, or put it right there in the middle right there. And it dispenses the rinse aid, depending if you need a lot with the max, a little bit with the minimum, or right here. And you'll notice how much rinse aid, you'll know how much rinse aid you'll need depending on how dry your dishes actually get. Now, once you fill this up with dishwasher rinse aid, you go ahead and close this and you're all set with that. Now, let's go with where to add detergent. So right here is the detergent dispenser. The detergent dispenser is right here. I'll go ahead and close this right here. So it's closed right here. Now, if you have an emergency where you need to add more detergent or whatever, or just open it because you decide not to wash the dishes, there's a button right here that you can press that can open it back up. Now, I'll show you, it opens up automatically when you're washing the dishes. It automatically opens up when the time is right. So in this compartment, if you have liquid dishwasher detergent, you pour it in here and fill it up. Okay, if you have powder, you pour it in here, fill this up right here. But I have a dishwasher pod. So I take this pod, which is Cascade pod, I'm gonna put it in there, and once it's in there, the detergent's in there, you close it like this, keep it closed. Now, if you wanna cancel it, don't wanna wash dishes, or put a different detergent, remember, press this to open it up and take it out. But I am ready to wash dishes, so I'm gonna close it like that. And so once it's closed, I am going to shut the dishwasher door until it clicks into place, okay? So once it's clicked into place, I'm gonna go over the cycles right here. All right, so with these cycles and doing this, what you'll do is you'll go ahead and select which cycle you want. All right, you do that by selecting this cycle. So you change this, okay, let me go ahead and you select the cycles by coming to this button right here where it says select cycle. Now, if you have heavy soiled dishes, you'll want to go with heavy. If you have normal soiled dishes, you'll go with normal. If it's a light, you'll go with light. And if all you want to do is rinse the dishes, press this one more time and it goes to rinse. Now I'm gonna select this as a normal wash because that's what I'm gonna do right here, okay? And once you do that, you have the selection for normal wash, and then you can also have a wash temperature boost. So it heats the water up even more, okay? And that will assist with cleaning the dishes thoroughly. Now I'm gonna select that. Now it uses more energy by heating up the coil that I showed you. I'm gonna go ahead and select that. Okay, and then there's also a heated dry. Now you can do that by selecting that. You have the heated dry. Now, there's also a button on here that you can use to lock the controls and unlock. And that is this right here. And how you lock the controls is you hold this button down for 3 seconds and it will lock so you can't use any of the options. And if you want to unlock it, you press this down again and hold it for 3 seconds and it unlocks just like that. There's also another feature. If you go over here, when you're ready to start the wash, you just simply press start. But after you've started the dishwasher and you want to cancel the wash, you can stop it and then hold this down, POP right here, cancel, hold it for 3 seconds, this button right here, and it will cancel the wash completely. But now I'm going to start it and by pressing start and getting this load going by pressing start. And that is how you use a GE washing machine, this specific model. I hope this video has been helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.